Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cody Anderson will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, as I look at this game, there's one number that jumps out to me. Opposing right-handed batters have hit under 200. He has dominated them. So I know he's looking at this lineup and figuring out who are the guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, David Boucher. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Come on, let it fly right here. Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
Get your pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Blackman looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, David Boucher.
David Boucher.
Come on, big guy. Drive it like you can. Hey, get a good one.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackman going back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A runner on first with 2 away.
2 outs here.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready once again, David Boucher. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Nice pitch right there. Two-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Ball.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
1-2. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. David Boucher will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him.
D-Rod.
And this one's in the dirt.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Blackman going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Three home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
David Boucher will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Come on now, rip it.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the runner from first comes around to score. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. The Oakland A's get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Fernando Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Joel Blanco hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 11 runs, 19 hits. 1 error. They left 15.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Nick Mueller will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been I'd say inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win a game.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, let's get...
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Zimmerman looks in. Here's the first pitch. David Boucher is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Kinsler.
2 down now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 1 and the A's nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Boucher. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Boucher.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Playing 11. 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackman going back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Ready for another chance? Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. David Boucher will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Come on now. 1 time right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control that bat.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
All right, come on now. 1 out now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate. Nick Castellanos now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A's bullpen done. Striding in once again, David Boucher.
Second baseman, David Boucher.
The pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland. Jesse Hahn, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Throw on to first. He'll take care of Cabrera for the 2nd out. So striding forward now, David Boucher. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Digging in to try it again, David Boucher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boucher.
First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Wait for a good one. Here you go, let it go.
Line, but speared on a hop. Barehanded for one.
He's out.
Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double. So digging in now, James McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Digging in once again, David Boucher. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Boucher.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out, but other...
Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Justin Upton.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's leave one. Digging in, David Boucher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Boucher.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
0-2, here it comes. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
1-2. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Settling in now, James McCann. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
On to first to complete the double play. So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, David Boucher, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. At the plate, David Boucher, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, here we are at the bottom of the first inning. The team has been struggling coming in, and now they find themselves already down 1-0. I think this is more of a mental thing than maybe even physical. They got to turn it around.
Hey, just patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. With that, let's look at the...
Well, Matt, I really like this club. I love the balance. And one of the things they do, if you look at the stat line, they're in the top third of the league in slugging. And when you're able to have that kind of balance throughout your lineup, you're going to score a lot of runs. This team is a fun team to watch. Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Throw on to first. 2 gone. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another shot now, David Boucher. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Digging in and looking for more, David Boucher.
Let her rip.
David Boucher.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning.
Drive him in. Need you right here.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was... So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, game 2 of this 3. Coming to the plate now, David Boucher, hitting right at the 1 for 4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Boucher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Simmons on to first, and they get the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in once again, David Boucher. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
David Boucher.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Down the third baseline. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out. Stepping in, David Boucher. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Hit hard up the middle. Simmons is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the result...
Now from the home of the A's since 1968, to look at the Oakland Coliseum. Ready now, Cole Calhoun. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Hard hit ball to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive.
Striding into the box, David Boucher. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's Yonder Alonso. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yonder Alonso.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strike. A dive. He's got it. The throw. Hats off to that one. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Boucher. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Boucher.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, let it rip one time.
And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Calhoun. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. David Boucher. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
David Boucher.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun ranging back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
The runner from second crosses the plate.
Textbook hitting, man. My old coach.
Digging in to try it again. David Boucher. First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready once again, David Boucher. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a check swing. Looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep high. Here you go.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's right there. Giavatella on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Yu Darvish gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What's your take on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Pena has got it, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, David Boucher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Boucher. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Woodward is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Ready for another chance. David Boucher, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Pitch, what spot?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in once again, Brian Woodward. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
You got this. Get us out of here.
A dive. He's got it. He goes to first. Got him. Ready once again, David Boucher. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
0-1. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He struck him out. The 3rd.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series. Now at the plate, David Boucher. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of this swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Robinette racing back, and this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the 1st inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Rougned Odor.
Hey, we got no out.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1 on to Butler, but it's too late, and they'll settle for the 1. So that one wasn't quite. At the plate, Eric Robinette. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they get the double play. Digging in to try it again, David Boucher. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Boucher.
Right over the middle, knee high.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Ball, that pitch
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrews. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Andrews.
On the ground, softly towards second. Boucher gloves it. Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit out towards second. To his left, Boucher. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in, David Boucher. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Boucher.
High pop-up. Gallo just to the left of the mound. And that's the second out of the inning. In now is John Jay. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
John Jay.
Speared on the dive. He gathers the throw. He is out.
Great play to his left.
So stepping in, Rougned Odor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit well towards the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Now at the plate, David Boucher.
Second baseman, David Boucher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
1-1.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
No
That's
offer
outside.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, guy.
1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
This one's down to third. Gallo fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about
MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Derek Holland gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
David
Into the
Boucher.
windup and the pitch. David Boucher is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, Mick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Boucher comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Back up the middle, and there's the first hit of the game for the A's. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Stepping up to the plate, David Boucher. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
David Boucher.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Fielded by Adore. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. In now, David Boucher. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
David Boucher.
And this is fouled at the plate.
And nice and patient. Get your
A
pitch.
1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Okay, guy, get your pitch, huh?
Ready with the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Here we go.
Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of it. 6-4 the outcome today. Chris Hatcher earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, number 2.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 7 hits in 25 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lorenzo Cain is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Pitch out,
1-0.
Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, he got 2 strikes on him, but he couldn't put him away. Not a very good 2-strike pitch, but I got to give the hitter credit. He didn't miss it either.
Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
2 down, runners at first and second. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Escobar ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Number 4, Alex Gordon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
In is Jorge Soler. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting 8, designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sandoval onto the grass. He's there, but he clanks it off his glove. Digging in, Raul Mondesi. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Man,
Ball one, no
35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Two out with the man at first. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop.